Alexis.
I guess first off, you mentioned obviously wanting to see Sydney have a breakout game. Wasn't, I guess, point wise a breakout, but in terms of just her all around performance, what did you kind of see from her tonight?
It broke up on who?
Sydney Taylor, just
Sydney
her overall
Taylor.
performance.
Well, I was really pleased with Sid because it's the one thing that we've been talking to her about is just not just becoming only a 3-point shooter. She took 2 pull-up jump shots. She went 1 of 2 from there. She had 4 assists and 2 turnovers. So that's what we need. And then we continually have to get better at the defensive end. But overall, really, really happy for Sid.
Coach, when you start the game so well, a lot of times, remember, you don't carry over, you get a win, you might be upset. But the way you guys played it, you came back in the fourth quarter and then have that performance. How do you come out of this one feeling? And then did you leave your razor in Louisville? Or?
Well, first off, I never get upset after a win. I don't know where you've gotten that from or who lied to you on that. A win's a win. You got to be grateful anytime you can get one. And, it's been a little bit of a crazy few days here as I was up in the sun and warm weather of Minneapolis on Tuesday, and then watched a high school game up there Tuesday night, had a 4 a.m. wake-up call Wednesday morning, connected through Chicago, and then Chicago back to Louisville, got in at noon right before practice, did the media, then practice, then ran home for 45 minutes to see my wife and kids, and got on the plane to fly up here. So it's been a little bit of time, and I probably do need to shave. So I'll work on that once I get back tonight.
Jeff,
yes.
Jada's 3 right before the buzzer at the half. What kind of spark did that give you guys going into the locker room?
Well, it was a great play design. Just dribble around, look completely lost, and then shoot it when the clock's running out. That's, guys, that's just good coaching. I mean, nobody was expecting that play call. We were so disorganized. Look like we didn't know what we were doing. But I got to give Jada credit. I tell kids sometimes you just got to make plays. You got to figure out a way to get the ball up to the rim. And it was a big bucket because they had come back and cut the lead. They had it to 3, and then that goes in, and it's a little bit of a dagger to them. And I could be wrong. I think we scored. We got a score starting the third quarter, and we were able to take that thing from a 7 to a 9-point lead quickly, which is what you have to do. So, overall, it was a big play for us. Eric, you there?
I guess I'm next. I don't really know how to raise hand and stuff. This was a weird game. You win by 30, but it wasn't that kind of game for most of it. It's like an 8-10 close game, and you break it open late. What goes in? This happens sometimes. You kind of outman and wear people down, but is that something this team can do with the depth you seem to have?
I think we can, and it's one game, Eric. Like I think in my tenure here, I think this might be the largest margin of victory we've ever had up here, because it's normally always a rock fight. It is just, the attendance was 868. You got to bring your own energy. You're not getting anything from the fans either way. And we knew it. We told them, like, guys, this is going to be a ball game where you can't let off the gas. You got to stay focused and give Pitt credit. They made some runs at us, and offensively for some stretches we were just really bad. But then at other stretches we looked really good. If we can turn it over 13 times a game, I'm going to be elated with that, because that means we're going to get enough shots. And when we get open shots, I'm telling you, we shoot a really good percentage, and it's going to give us a chance to win a lot of ball games.
We kind of talk about balance all season, but again, 7 players with at least 8 points and 6 players with multiple assists. You've got that many players that and any of those could have doubles and more than they have. How comfortable are you getting coaching that kind of balance right now, and how comfortable is this team feeling with each other?
Well, it's great. I mean, I think, like I said, they get genuinely excited for each other. I mean, it's a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter, and then you look at our minutes played. Nyla leads us at 26 minutes. Actually, Sid played 26-36, Nyla 26-22. At this point in the season, I think Nyla might be averaging over 30 minutes, but it might be 31, or it might just be in conference play. I mean, I'm going to have Matt do some research to find out when the last time 16 games into a season that we have not had a player averaging over 30 minutes a game. I can tell you, I don't think it's been in my 17 years here. And that's because of the depth that we do have. I mean, look what Lily Love did in her 23 minutes. She's got 8 points, but 5 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, and she made some big stops for us. Alexis.
I guess kind of going off of that, Jeff, how close do you feel like they are to finding roles, or do you feel like roles are just kind of dependent on the night?
Well, I think they all know their roles. I mean, that's not a question of trying to define roles. They can all make open shots. Now, it doesn't mean they're all 3-point shooters. There are some that, hey, I'm a 3-point shooter, you're not. But if they're not, they're making pull-up jump shots. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Nina goes 4 of 5. And I thought played really well, except for her turnover. She's got to just be a little stronger with the ball. So I think our kids know their roles. And it's nice because, O got doubled there. And it's the first time I think all year that they really doubled anybody that got in the post. But you get it the one time, I think it went from Aleph out to Jada for a 3, and she hit it. Now, I don't know why Aleph doesn't have an assist in the book. But I thought that was her that threw that one out to Jada in the second half in the third quarter. So it's fun. It's fun for them. I'm just telling you, it's fun when it's not one player that you're just keying after and everybody else is out there going, well, I'll try to get a rebound. No, everybody is able to score the basketball. Anybody else?
I just want to be this duly noted. We like to keep this professional. I don't, asking about your shave, and he changed his name to my name in his profile. We'd like for Taylor to kind of class this up if he could.
Well, you're asking a lot. I think at times you just have to go with what you've got. But I respect that, and I'm just disappointed. I don't know if you heard my post game with Nick, but I'm waiting for a call back from the NFL to see if they're going to change that Steeler Bills to the 4:00 time instead of the 1, so I can watch the game. I've sent my email, but I haven't gotten a reply yet. I sure appreciate it, everyone. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you at the ball game on Sunday.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.